Military payday loans. The before paycheck financial fiasco is history now, working under the most prestigious service of the country, military, and still struggling with ends to meet. Our finances crumbling on you. And you thinking of another job? Will it easy to maintain two jobs? How would it affect your life? Is there a guarantee that the second job will solve the financial crunch? Military payday loans can offer respite from these pains if your cash problems are temporary. Temporary is the term to compensate when you are applying for military payday loans. Only small-win financial problems can sanction military payday loans. Urgent medical needs, several bills, and unplanned expenses which are not covered by paycheck. Military payday loans are normally meant for these emergency situations. Military payday loans are not very different from usual payday loans. Also known as cash advance loans, they are offered to qualified military personnel on their ability to repay the loan. For military payday loans, a borrower has to give a post-dated check to the loan lender. This will authorize the lender to withdraw the amount on the bank account. The authorization can also be in the form of electronic debit. The loan lender will keep this authorization for a week, which is usually the time during which the borrower can pay back the loan in cash in exchange of the original check. The borrower will then deposit the check in the borrower's account. Otherwise, if the borrower is not ready, the military payday loan can be renewed or rolled over. The military payday loan can be extended for any time period, but the loan lender receives payment for every extensions. Military payday loans are in fact very easy to qualify for. The first requirement with military payday loans is a current valid bank account and a regular income, which being in military, you already have. A veteran or an active member both can apply for military payday loans. The loan lender can also look whether a person's spouse or a family member can qualify for the loan. You might have to provide some personal information which may help in computing how much money you can take. Government identification makes it easy for military personnel to access military payday loans from any part of the world. Lenders have different policies with regard to loan lending, so they might not forward military payday loans to certain divisions of military. Military personnel can also be asked for paychecks to see your monthly income. Because of the identification with the military payday loans are offered with bad credit also. The interest rates of military payday loans are high. The typical interest rates charged are 25 to 30%. This can vary from person to person depending on the circumstances. Their resourcefulness can be put to use for education, home improvement, computer financing, and any other personal need. Military payday loans come with a downside. According to Uniform Code of Military Justice UCMJ Article 123A and 134, default with military payday loans is a punishable offense. There can be strict penalties including confinement, clearance, court-martial, transfer, or even discharge. The consequences for military personnel are much stricter than regular payday loans. There is a lot of hue and cry about military payday loans. These loans are in fact used to target soldiers. Instead of fulfilling emergency needs, they are dragging them into a huge debt situation. The promise of quick cash seems promising at first. In order to pay for one payday loan, you take another and eventually have so much debt to pay, and at to a very high interest rate. There are astounding interest rates. The debt is so high without any possibility of payment. Military payday loans are strictly meant for short-term shortfall. If military personnel are not sure about their ability to repay, then it is not the course for them. There will be serious consequences on their financial position, not to mention the emotional effect which affects their job productivity. In fact, military personnel are the ones who are the prime targets of payday loans. Military payday loans have grown in popularity, and it has given rise to many loan lenders offering them. On one hand, military payday loans are a good way to improve finances, but they can form a debt trap if not managed well. The best military payday loans do not discriminate between military personnel and would have interest rates lower than usual payday loans. The military profession doesn't always offer financial fulfillment like other working class. But with military payday loan, you can reform monetary concerns that sprout just before the paycheck delivers. Permission is hereby granted to reprint this article as long as proper credit is given, including the information handling. About the author, Francisco Rodriguez. Is payday loan necessary? http www.getdebtconsolidationhelptoday.com.